Shalom. This is to all Israelite groups and all Israelite communities and all breakoffs from One West and breakoffs from breakoffs from breakoffs from breakoffs. No matter what rainbow uniform you wear, red, white, purple and white, all white, it don't matter. You should all treat the ISUPK like your weird, misunderstood Sabbaths. You shouldn't do anything until you counsel with the ISUPK. We'll tell you when and what to eat. We'll tell you who to marry. We'll tell you who to have sex with and how. We'll tell you how to resolve conflicts with your wives. We'll tell you how to resolve conflicts with your kids, your brothers, your sisters, your parents, your friends, everybody. We'll tell you when and how to pray. We'll tell you how to direct your life in a way that's pleasing to the Most High God of Israel and our Black King Yahushua, a.k.a. Jesus Christ. We will be to you instead of a God. Just like the Most High told Moses in Exodus 4:16 that Aaron would be to him instead of a mouth and he would be to Aaron instead of a God, that's what we'll do for you. It is what you all need because none of you know what the fuck you are doing. I pray you understand. Shalom.
Oh, yeah. I definitely appreciate him adding that. All right, good. All right. All right. Men of Israel, Amazing. All right. Super Kadash Zion, Station Registry.
Super Kadash Zion, Bayashala, Bamara.
Super Kadash Zion, Bayashala, Bamara.
Yahaba Sinya Sabbath.
Yahaba Sinya Sabbath. Saul, Mr. Oswald.
Wait, I want.
La Ashala.
Saul, Mr. Turner. All right, this is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanah, Shabbat Shemayim, Hadash, Hayah, Shemkah, Yahweh, Lapakah, Taba'ah, Tabakah, Hayah, Mashah, Barakazah, Hawa, Hayah, Shemayim, Thanah, Nakam, Call, Yawam, Salak now, Walk now, Salak now, Walk now, Yanawa, Sign one, Above. Mashanawah, Bayan, Ra, Kaya, Lakah, Malakwa, La'ala, Lakapar, Awalam.
This is the Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us our debt. As we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom,
thine is the kingdom,
and the power,
and the power,
and the glory,
and the glory,
forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it. All right, this is the blessed Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Shimmy Yahushua,
Hashem Yahushua,
Barakah,
Barakah,
Yashala,
Yashala,
Lahab,
Lahab,
Ayah,
Ayah,
Sapari,
Sapari,
Hashem,
Hashem,
Yahushua,
Yahushua,
Walaman.
Barakah. This is blessed Israel in English. Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name of Yahushua,
in the name of Yahushua,
bless us, in Israel, in the school,
in the school,
in the name of Yahushua,
in the name of Yahushua.
thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah, Ayani,
Ayani,
Ahari,
Ayani,
Ayani, Yaba'ah, Azari, Azari, Ma'ayin, Yahweh, Ashab, Shamayam, Baratazah, Ayatan, Namawat, Rugalka, Ayinawam, Shamarka, Adala'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Ayishan, Shawamah, Yasha'allah, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Ayah, Yawam, Hashemash, Yashamarka, Bakal Yakaka, Yarak, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Bakal Yashamar, After Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza'aka, Waba'aka, Ma'ai, Awallah.
This is Psalms 121 in English. I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
I will lift up my eyes to the hill.
From which cometh my help?
From which cometh my help?
My help cometh from the Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh,
Which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will keep thee. He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
He will keep thee, will not slumber.
Behold, he that keepeth Israel,
He that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall not slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
And the Lord is thy shade upon thy right
The
hand.
Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all
The
evil.
Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy
He
soul.
shall preserve thy
The
soul.
Lord shall preserve thy going
The
out
Lord shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in
and thy coming in
from this time forth
from this time forth,
and even forevermore.
even forevermore. All right, this is Psalm 83 in the Hebrew. Alahai, Adanika, Altakarash, Altashakwat, all, Kayahana, Awabika, Hamayawam, Ash, Amuka, Akawa, Monakaki, Magowa, Wala'a, Yazaka, Shamnasha, Awada, Kaya, Awatazawa, Baba, Yakadwa, Alika, Bayas, Akaratwa, Ahaya, Awam, Ayashemai, Ayam, Awa'aba, Wahagari, Kabal, Imawan, Imalak, Palashah, Amishabi, Tazawar, Damashawar, Ahawa, Amam, Ayawa, Zarawat, Amayilawat, Salah, Ashalaham, Amadim, Kasaya Sara'ah, Kayabian, Banakaal, Bayashmun, Nashatmun, Bayanda Arab, Ayanda Amah, Lahadama, Sayatamu, Adaya Babu, Karab, Akazabak, Akazal, Nah, Hamnesakamu, Ashab, Armawak, Nayaras, Amawak, Nawak, Aliyaham, Ayahaya, Sayatamu, the Kwash, the Banyaraka, Ka'ash, Ayirayu, Wahakalahaba, Kalahat, Ariyam, Kantarapatnu, Basaraka, Wabaska, Wapaska, Kabalaham, Malaha, Panyaham, Kuala Wayabakwash, Shamka, Yahweh, Yabashu, Wahaba Ayai, Wayakapawa, Wayabadwa, Wayadaiwa, Kayata, Shamka, Yahweh, Nabaka, Ayawan, Alkaha
This is Psalm 83 in English. Keep not thy silence, O God,
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
Be not still.
Be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For thy enemies make a tumult.
For thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee,
And they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty
They
counsel
have taken crafty counsel
against thy people.
against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
Consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
And said,
Come,
come,
and let us cut them off
let us cut them
from
off
being a nation.
from being a nation.
That the name of
The
Israel
name of Israel
may be no more
may
remembered.
be no more remembrance.
But they have consulted together
They consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against
They
thee.
have confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom
Tabernacles of Eden.
and the Israelites
The Israelites.
of Moab
Moab.
and the
And
Agarim
Agarim.
and Jabal
And Jabal.
and Ammon
And Ammon.
and Amalek
And Amalek.
and the Philistines
And Philistines.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
The inhabitants of Tyre.
Assure also is joined with them.
Should also join with
They
them.
have copied the children of Lot.
And walking the children of life.
Salah,
So I
do unto them
do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as the Midianites.
as to Zerah,
As a Zerah.
as to Jabal,
As a Jabal.
and the book of Kishar,
And look at yourself.
which perish in Endor.
Parents that they know.
They became as dung for the
They
earth.
ain't been down for the earth.
Make their nobles like a red
Make their noses like a rail.
and like Zeb.
Like Isaiah.
Yeah,
Yea.
all the princes of Zobah
All the princes of Sabbath.
and as Zamuna,
As there's Samuna.
who said,
Who said,
let us take ourselves
let us take ourselves.
the houses of God
The house of
in
God.
possession.
And possession.
Oh my Yahweh,
Oh my Yahweh.
make them like a wheel,
Make them like a wheel.
as the stumble before the
And
wind,
storm before the wind.
as the fire burn the wood,
And the fire burn the
and
wood.
as the flames set the mountains on
And
fire.
the flames set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them
Persecute them.
with thy tempest,
Without tempest.
and make them afraid
Make them afraid.
with thy storm.
Without storm.
Fear their faces with shame,
Hear their faces with shame.
that they may seek thy
They
name.
may seek thy name.
Oh Yahweh,
Oh Yahweh.
let them be confounded
Make them be confounded.
and troubled forever.
In trouble forever.
Yea,
Yea.
let them be put to
Let
shame
them be put to shame.
and perish,
Perish.
that men may know
That men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
are the most high
most high
over all the earth.
over all the earth. Psalm's turn. Father, done is seated. We left off on Exodus 24 and gonna pick up at 24 and 12. You can read the Hebrew.
All right. 24 and 12.
Okay. Okay.
Waya Mawaf Yahweh all Messiah Allah Alayah Kwaha Waha Yaha Shema.
You know, Exodus 24 and 12.
Oh, okay. 24.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Shema. Wa'af. Fa. Naha. Lakah. Hatham. Asa. Kashatam. Ha'a. Banath. Waha. Sawa. Baha. Waha Ma Taza Waha Ashab Ashaqwa Ka Katha Bathaya Laha Wabath Thamath. Verse 13. Waya Kwam Mashahath Waya Ha Washath Mashaqwa Thawath Waya Allah Mashath all Harath Ha'ath Laha Yam. Verse 14. Wa'ath Hazah Qana Yam Amakwa Amam Shabawah Lanawa Bazath Ada Shawa Nasha Waban Allah Ya Come Waha Nahath Aha Ranath Wakaha Wakawa Ra Ama Kama Ama Come Maya Ba'ala Daba Ra Yum Yagasha Alai Hayam. Verse 15. Waya Allah Mashahath all Haharath Waya Kasap Ha'a Nana Atha Haharath. Verse 16. Waya Shekanath Kabath Wada Yahweh Allah Harath Sapya Naya Waya Kasap Hawath haya, na, shashata, hayam, yum, wayum, slack. Waya, kwa, ra'af, all, mashahaf, baya, wamath. Hasha, baya, aya, matha, wakaf, ha'a, rara. Verse 17.
That was, I'm gonna put it 17.
Oh, slack.
Get it going 19.
Wamath, wa'ahath, kaba, wadath, Yahweh, ka'av, shah, aka, latha, hara'a, asha, aharath, la'a, yanaya, badiyah, Yashala. Verse 18. Waya, ba'ath, mashahah, bata, wakath, ha'a, na, waya, alath, all, haharath, waya, haya, mashahah, baharath, arath, ba'a, yum, Yoram. Chapter 25.
Right. Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one.
Yeah, stop there, stop there.
18. All right. Good read right here. All right. Kadash, you gonna read Ephesians 12.
Come on. Exodus chapter 24, verse 12. And the Lord said unto Moses, Come up to me into the mountain, and be there. And I will give thee tables of stone, and a law, and commandments which I have written, that thou mayest keep them.
Now at this time here, the Lord is telling Moses, who he's been dealing with, to bring the children out of Israel, all the things we've been going over. He's telling him now to come up into the mount, on the mountain where he's at, and get instructions, get the law, statutes, and commandments that we live by today, right? Why does he need to write this down? Anybody know?
You said why you need to write it down?
Why is it not? You know, people think they just know God, right? You know what? A lot of people walk around thinking they just know God already, right? They think they just walk around God. I just talk to God, but we said right here that God said He needed to write this down.
Okay.
Why He didn't do that?
Go
ahead.
So that he could remember, so that we could remember.
So we can remember. We already showed. We don't remember. Who was the first example of that?
The guy that was speaking of sleep.
Nah. The very first example. Get down. Adam was the first example of it, right? Because when he gave the laws, he dealt with Adam through the stars, you know what I'm saying? Through dealing with him in the spirit. And he still failed. He failed the mission of following the Most High said to do. So, and that stuff happened on and so forth after him, other situations. So this was wrote down so we can read this stuff and not have an excuse to say we do not know. Right? Keep going.
Verse 13. And Moses rose up, and his minister Joshua. And Moses went up into the mountain of God.
Correct. Keep going.
Verse 14. And he say unto the elders, tarry yet here for us, until we come again unto you. And behold, Aaron and Hur are with you.
So he telling his elder men in there to wait here. Terror means to wait. Tell them wait here in this area here till I get back. If you have any problems, you go to Aaron and the brother Hur. All right, keep going.
If any man have any matters to do, let him come unto thee him.
Keep going.
Verse 15. And Moses went up into the mountain, and the cloud covered the mountain. Verse 16. And the glory of the Lord abided unto Mount Sinai, and the cloud covered it in 6 days. And the 7th day he called it unto Moses of the midst of the cloud. Verse 17. And the sight of the glory of the Lord was like the devouring fire on the top of the mountain in the eyes of the children of Israel.
Right. So when you see the glory of the Lord, a lot of people think you're seeing actual God. You see the glory of the Lord, you're seeing the Lord's work. So basically, the mountain was on a glorious fire on top of the mountain. So that's you seeing God. God wasn't actually on the mountain. His glory was on the mountain. All right. Keep going.
Come. Verse 18. And Moses went into the midst of the cloud and got him unto the mountain. And Moses went in the mountain 40 days and 40 nights.
Right. So Moses went up into the mountain with the Most High God for 40 days and 40 nights, right? Which is not a long time, right? It's basically a little over a month, right? Right. This is what he did. So he did all this to go up to the mountain. All right. Keep going. Or host like this 25. I'm gonna read the Hebrew. Exodus 25 and 1. I'm gonna read the Hebrew. All right. While you depart, Yahweh, all, Mashah, La'amar, verse 2, Debar, all, Banya, Yasha'al, Wayakwa, Dawa, Laya, Barawa, Ma'ah, Salaki. Tarawa, Ma'af, Kal, Shayash, Ayash, like Ashar, Yadaba, Nawa, Labawa, Hakodawa, Af, Tarawa, Mataya, verse 3. Waza'af, Hatara, Wama, Ashar, Taqwa, Ma'atam, Za'ab, Wakamak, Wanakashah, verse 4, Watakalaf, Wa'abar, Gamawa, Watawa, La'if, Shania, Washisha, Wa'izayah, verse 5, Wa'araf, Ayalam, Ma'ada, Mayam, Wa'araf, Takashayim, Wa'itazayah, Shatayam, verse 6, Shaman, Shamawan, Lamar, Bashamayim, Lashamawa, Hamashah, Ka'ab, Walakwa, Tarath, Hasamayim, verse 7, Abanya, Shaham, Wa'abanya, Malayim, La'apad, Walakashaw, All right. All right, Raw read the English. Kadabra. Read verse 1.
Okay. This is Exodus chapter 25, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, that they bring me an offering. Of every man that giveth legally with his heart, yet shall take of my offering. Verse 3. And this is of the offering which ye shall take of them.
Now notice the Most High said, give it with his heart, right? What's that usually mean? Giving your what?
Your all.
Your best, your all. You know what I'm saying? All the math is correct. You know what I'm saying? Give me your best, right? Give it. That's what part of that 10% when you're tired and all that means something. Especially when you don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? You're giving your best. That 10% can be a lot to somebody mentally. Your mind will tell you that's a whole lot to give. You know what I'm saying? That's giving the Most High your best. All right, keep going.
Okay. Gold and silver and brass. Verse 4. And blue and purple and scarlet and fine linen and goat's hair.
Right, keep going.
Verse 5. And ram's skin dyed red and badger's skin and shittim wood. Verse 6. Oil for light, pieces of anointing oil, and for sweet incense. Verse 7. Oxen tail stone to be set in the ephod breastplate.
You want to stop at 7? Are you at 7? All right, you're reading. All right. Go ahead. Hold on a second. Basically, what he's going to right there is going to making the tabernacles here. Drop down to let's see here. We're talking about the mercy seat. Go down to 21.
Hebrew.
Yeah, the Hebrew.
Okay. It's Exodus chapter 25, verse 21 in Hebrew. What? Na Tasa Asa Haka Sa Haka Paratha Allah Ha'ar Rana. It's like Ma'ala Malaha. Wow. Ha'a Rana. Tafarnum Asa Ha'a Data Ashar Asa Hasana Allah Yaka, verse 22. Wana wa'ada saya laka shema wada bara saya ataka mayala haka paratha mabayana shanaya haka rabah yum ashar Allah, Ara, Yat, Wanath, Allah, Da, Tha, Atha, Kala, Asha, Ataza, Wahath, Awa, Thaka, All, Bana, Banaya, Yashala, verse 23. Wa'a, Sayata, Shala, Kana, Atazaya, Shada, Yum, Ama, Tha, Yum, Ara, Kawath, Wa'a, Mahath, Rakah, Bawath, Wa'a, Mahath, Waha, Tazaya, Kwa, Ma, Thawath. Verse 24. Wataza, Payatha, Athawath, Zahabath, Zaha, Warath, Wa'a, Shayatha, Lawath, Zarath, Zahaba, Sa, Bayabah. Verse 25. Washa, Wa'a, Shaya, Fa, Lawa, Masa, Garatha, Sabahath, Sabah, Yabath, Wa'a, Shayata, Zarath, Zahabath,
I see stuffy.
Lamam, Sa, Garath, Sawath, Sabah, Yabath. Verse 26. Wa'ai, Wa'asha, Wa'atha, Lawath, Ara, Bayath, Sabath, Atha, Zahabath, Wana, Tatha.
I got that.
It's still what?
Stop. Sabah, Yabath, Wa'a, Shayatha, Zarath. No slide. 27. La'a, Matha, Hama, Sabgab, Rafa, Saha, Yayana, Hathai, Ba'ai, Bayata, Laba, Tayam, Abada, Yum, Lasha'a, Atha, Hasha, Lakainum. That's stop at 27.
25 and 27.
Oh.
Good read. Start at 25 and 27, right?
Come on.
All right, that's read,
Come on, this is Exodus chapter 25, verse 21. And thou shalt put the mercy seat upon the upon the ark, and in the ark thou shalt put the testimony that I shall give thee.
Right. So he's saying he's making a mercy seat so he can make his judgments, right? He's making his judgment based off what? When he says he's giving his testimony, he's talking about what? What's the Lord's testimony?
His laws.
You said Salaki.
Salaki.
Go ahead.
His laws.
His laws. That's right, sis. His commandments are the Lord's testimony. You learn everything about the Most High God by learning his laws. When you get into these laws and understand, okay, why would make him do that? You understand the type of man the Most High really is. When he tell you don't sleep with your brother, don't sleep with, don't be a drug addict. Don't sleep with your brother's wife. Don't be a homosexual. Don't lie to your brother. Don't cheat your brother. You learn the Most High is an honorable man. Not only is he a man of war, he's an honorable man. Right? All right, keep going.
Come, verse 2. And there I will meet with thee, and I will commune with thee from above the mercy seat, from the between the two cherubims which are upon the ark of the testimony of all things which I will give thee, in the commandments unto the children of Israel. Verse 23. Thou shalt also make a table of shittim wood, 2 cubits shall be the length thereof, and a cubit that the breadth of thereof, and a cubit and a half of the height thereof.
Right, so understand, when he's making this Ark of Covenant, the Most High is very particular about how he wants. He gives them specific instructions about the inches, about what he wants. It's the same thing we make our campsite when we go out. There are specific instructions on how to make things. We have to do it the way he said to do it for a reason. All right, keep going.
Okay, verse 24. And thou shalt overlay it with pure gold, and make thereto a crown of gold round about. Verse 25. Thou shalt make it unto a border of a hand breadth round about. And thou shalt make a golden crown to the border thereof round about. Verse 26. And thou shalt make four rings of gold, and put the rings in the corners that are on the 4 feet thereof.
Right, keep going.
Verse 27. Over against the border shall the rings be for places of the saddles to bear the table.
That's it. All right, so you're going to notice if you read this from chapter 25 all the way to 28. So basically the next 3 chapters, he's going into detail about how he wants this thing built. That's how important it is, right? All right, we're going to jump over to Exodus 28, all right, and get into who was ordained to be the priest and why, right? All right, I'm going to read the Hebrew. We're going to do Exodus 28 in the first chapter. Because the next 3 chapters after that, we were just talking about. He's talking about how detailed he wants his ark. All right? That thing, and what he's talking about right there is still around today. We have to get it back, right? It was stolen from us. It's actually still around to this day. All right? Remember that. All right, keep going.
So, we'll read Hebrew 28.
You read Hebrew?
Yeah, just read it in English.
Okay, read the Hebrew. It's 21, 28 and 1. Did you already read Hebrew twice? So like, I'll read it. I got it. All right. Exodus 28, verse 1. Wa'atah, Hakarah, Aliyah, Af, Aharayah, Akayat, Wa'af, Banayawa, Atawat, Matawat, Banya, Yasha'ala, Lakahanawa, Layah, Aharawa, Nadab, Wa'aba, Yahweh, Alaya, Alai, Alazawa, Alazar, Wa'a, Yatamar, Banya, Aharawa. Verse 2. Wa'ai, Shayath, Vanadia, Quadash, La'a, Rawah, Akayat, Lakabawa, Walatha, Pa'arat. Verse 3. Wa'atha, Thanabar, all, call, Kakamaya, La, Ashar, Mala, Atayawa, Rawak, Kakama, Wa'aisha, Ath, Bagadaya, Ahara, Lakodashko, Lakahanawa, Laya. Verse 4. Waya'a, Laha, Habaga, Dayam, Ashar, Ya Ashawa, Kashawa, Wa'a, Pawat, Wama'ayal, Wakaha, Na'af, Tashabai, Mataza, Napath, Wa'abanat, Wa'aisha, Bagadaya, Kodash, La'a, Harawa, Akayat, Walaba, Nayawa, Lakaha, Nawa, Laya. Verse 5. Waham, Yakodawa, Af, Hazahab, Wa'ah, Hatakala, Wa'ah, Ha'ara, Gamawa, Wa'ah, Tawala'at, Hashania, Wa'ah, Hashasha. Verse 6. Wa'ashaw, Af, Ha'apad, Ga'av, Takalah, Wa'ara, Gamawa, Tawalais, Shania, Washisha, Mashazara, Ma'aisha, Kasha. Verse 7. Washataya, Katapath, Kabaroth, Yahweh, Lawa, all, Shania, Kotaza, Watayawa, Wakabar. All right. All right, Kadash, read the English for me.
Concurrent. This is Exodus chapter 26, verse 1. Moreover, thou shalt make the tabernacle with the 10 curtains of fine twined linen, and blue, and purple, and scarlet. With
Read 28 and 1. Yeah, read 28 and 1.
this is Exodus chapter 28 and 1. And take thou unto thee Aaron thy brother, and his sons with him, from among the children of Israel, and he made minister unto me in the priest's office.
Right, so he says he's making Aaron his priest. All right. Why did he do that? Because Aaron spoke better than Moses. That's how Aaron got involved in the first place. Moses was not. I won't gonna say he was a shy brother, but he didn't do well speaking. Right. That's how you know how the Most High works. You might see a brother that does not speak well, and the Most High chooses him. He still made him do it. Right. He could have just said, "All right, I'm going to get your brother." He told him to get your brother, but he's still going through Moses. All right. That's how that works a lot of times. All right. When the Most High wants you, he wants you. Right. All right. Keep going.
Okay. Even Aaron and Nadab and
Nadab.
and Abihu and Eleazar and Ithamar, Aaron's sons. Verse 2, and thou shalt make the holy garments for Aaron thy brother for glory and for beauty.
Right. So he's telling him to make holy garments. You see this brother when Marah got on, some of what I got on right now, you wearing garments, right? This is what you're supposed to do when you're wearing priest work. You see out with our fringes on and stuff like that. You do it when you wear priest works. All right. If you fake Israelites, that don't mean you don't wear it everywhere you go. You wear it when you're doing work of the Lord. Right. That don't mean you gotta wear it to the gym or to your job, wherever you wear it. That's not what that scripture means. When it say throughout your generations, it just means when you're doing the work of the Lord. All right? Keep going.
Okay. Verse 3, and thou shalt speak unto all that are wise heart, whom I have filled with the spirit of wise wisdom,
Right.
that they may make Aaron's garments to considerate him, and he may minister unto me in the priest's office.
Right. Now, what will make you say, speak to all those that are wise hearted? What's the first thing you got to do when you're wise hearted? What's the initial thing you got to do to be wise hearted? Because heart is what? It's your mind. What's the initial thing you have to do?
The obedience life.
I'll take that. Listen. You know what I'm saying? Listen and take the instructions of that. Right? Because the Lord chooses you to give you this information, you have to take it in. You're wise hearted. And read what he said next. Read what it said after that. It said, whom was it?
Whom I fill it with the
Whom
spirit.
I have filled with the spirit of wisdom. All that, the Most High, you don't end up in the ISUPK by accident. You don't end up listening to these scriptures in 2025 by accident. The Lord is choosing you to get this knowledge. Right? But you have to also be wise-hearted and listen and take this stuff in. With some of our people, you'll see was dealing with even back then. Right? He wants you to be wise-hearted to make a garment. Right? To make the brother's garment, it's the spirit behind everything you do in the truth. You in the truth, everything you do is going to have a certain spirit behind it to where it's going to work out through the spirit of the Most High. Right? But when you're not in the right spirit, it doesn't work out. Every time. It's going to be exposed some kind of way. All right? Keep going.
Okay. And these are the garments which they shall make.
Right.
A breastplate, an ephod, and a robe, and a broderie coat, and a mitre.
A mitre? No, we don't. Nobody has a mitre on, but you see us all the time. That's why we wear those. You see a mitre wrapped up a certain kind of way. That's biblical, right? Wearing your headpiece. You might see something that might say don't have to wear a headpiece. Right here, it's telling you when you're doing the work of the Lord, you have to have a headpiece. Right? You can wear a war scarf, a tam, a mitre, a crown. There's different things you can wear. The mitre is the oldest and most original way to do it, though. All right, keep on.
And a girdle.
Right.
And they shall make holy garments for Aaron thy brother and his sons, and that he may minister unto me in the priest's office. All right, verse 5. And they shall take gold and blue and purple and scarlet and fine linen. Verse 6. And they shall make it the ephod of gold, of blue, and of purple of garment, of scarlet, and fine twined linen with the kerning work. Verse 7. It shall have the two shoulder pieces thereof, the jointed at the two edges thereof, and so it shall be jointed together.
Right. Keep on. Just keep reading.
And verse 8, and the current girdle of the ephod which is upon it shall be of the same according to the work thereof, even of gold, of blue, and purple, and scarlet, and fine twined linen.
Keep going.
Verse 9, and thou shalt take it two onyx stones, and gave on them the names of the children of Israel.
Right, he's talking about a breastplate he made of Aaron that's gonna have all the stones that represent. There are 12 different colored stones that represent the children of Israel. All right, it was a very, very plate that they made right here. All right, keep going.
Okay, verse 10, 6 of their names on one stone, and the other 6 names of the rest of them of the other stones,
Right,
according to their birth.
right. The names of all the children of Israel. Keep going.
Verse 11, with the work of the engraver in stone, like the engraving of the sign.
Sydney.
Shalt thou engrave the 2 stones with the names of the children of Israel. Thou shalt make them to be set in the pouches of gold. Verse 12, and thou shalt put 2 stones upon the shoulders of the ephod of the stones of mineral unto the children of Israel. And Aaron shall bear their names before the Lord upon his 2 shoulders of mineral. Verse 13, and thou shalt make pouches of gold. Verse 14, and 2 chains of pure gold at the ends of written word shalt thou make them, and fastest the written chains to the ouches. Verse 15, and thou shalt make the breastplate of judgment with the cunning work, after the work of the ephod thou shalt make it, of gold, of blue, and of purple, and of scarlet, and of twined linen shalt thou make it.
Right, so notice the Most High is being very particular about how he's doing everything. None of this is by accident. It's very important people understand that. That's how you do sometimes a lot of other groups. They try to go out and do their own thing and divert from what the scripture said. It looks weird. It always does. When you try to not go exactly, everything we do in the ISUPK, it comes from these scriptures. That's how you can't go wrong, right? That's why it's always going to be weeded out, and we don't have the same issues other groups want to have because we're doing what the scripture said and the Lord is with us. That's the only way you're going to get there, all right?
It's a lot.
Go ahead.
It's a lot. I was going to say just how he detailed it and everything, like he detailed it. That show how our people live, like they like to be sauced up. And
Yeah, exactly. That's a good point. It's the spirit of the Lord. And this we just we just talk about how the brother want to dress.
right.
Right? They let you know that's a Judaic spirit for sure.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Really all of Israel, but definitely, you know what I'm saying? You know, Lord, that's why it's not Yahweh. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, yeah, that's a good point right there. It's very detailed about how it's going to look. Because ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with looking good while you're doing the Lord, the work of the Lord. All right, people will think in the world that why you wear what you got on. Nah, this ain't the church. Well, you say come as you are.
Right.
This ain't it. You're gonna have a specific thing that you're supposed to wear. And you're gonna see it as Passover. We about to have coming up in a few weeks. You're gonna see ain't no come as you are anymore, right? You're gonna see people came dressed to the nines, actually put some money into what they want to wear. Because we want to make this nation look righteous. We want to make this nation to be righteous. And it starts with stuff like that. Right? People may see that and like you first come in, you're like, what they got on? And you get into that spirit, you're like, oh, I see.
Right.
And eventually the world is gonna be wearing fringes. All we're gonna see people wear fringes on the left-hand side away now. It's coming out now, right? But a lot of stuff that's in this Bible is the sauce of Israel. It's the sauce of the earth. Even a man wearing his beard. Remember a couple of years back, it became a strong thing for a man to have a beard.
Right.
That's the law of God. It's the law of God to have your beard. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of stuff that's in the scriptures is going to become the style of Egypt, like it was then, because everything else is played out. That's why they regurgitate old styles over and over and over again. This right here gonna last forever. All right? Keep going.
Verse 16. For square it shall be being double. A span shall be the length of thereof, and a span shall be the breadth of thereof. Verse 17. And thou shalt set it in a setting of the stone, even 4 rows of stones. The first row shall be a sardius, a topaz, topaz, 17. A topaz and a carbuncle.
Topaz.
Topaz. Carbuncle. This shall be the first row. Verse 18. And the second row shall be a enumerate in a Spanish and sapphire, and a diamond.
Right.
Verse 19. And the third row in the lake lizard in a gate in a Methiasis. Verse 20. And the fourth row in a burley in a beryl and a onyx and a jasper. They shall be set in gold in their clothing. Verse 21. And the stone shall be with the names of children of Israel, 12 according to their name, like the engraving of the signet. Everyone with his name shall there be according to the 12 tribes. Verse 22. And thou shalt make upon the breastplate chains at the ends of working work of her gold. Verse 23. And thou shalt make upon the breastplate 2 rings of gold, and shalt put the 2 rings of the 2 ends of the breastplate. Verse 24. Thou shalt put the two written chains of gold in the 2 rings which are in the end of the breastplate.
We're gonna have it completely dripped out.
Right.
Verse 25.
Completely dripped out. All right, Maroc, what you gonna do? We're gonna go to verse 29, chapter 29, and read that Hebrew. Chapter 29, verse 1. Because all that we were going up there is, like I said, detailed in that drip. You want to learn that drip, you go through them specifically. All right, you make a whole garment out of what he's saying right there. You can make a 5 garment just to pass over, besides what he's telling you right here. All right.
Book of Exodus, chapter 29, verse 1. In Hebrew, wasahah, hadah, barath, ashar, tahah, shahaf, lahayim, Laqua, Tasha, Atham, Laka, Hanam, Layath, Laqua, Laquaka, Parath, Akata, Manak, Bakram, Waya, Wa'a, Laki, Shanayam, Fayam, Yayam, verse 2. Wala, Kamra, Matazah, Wathath, Waka, Loth, Matzah, Sa, Bala, Wala, Basha, Manam, Manath, Warah, Kwaya, Kwaya, Matzah, Ratham, Masha, Kayam, Basha, Yanam, Sablath, Sablath, Kathayim, Sasha, Shahath, Atham, verse 3. Wana, Tata, Awa, Fayum, Allah, Sablath, Ashadath, Waha, Karabath, Atham, Basa, Wayam, Hapar, Wayatham, Shanaya, Ha'a, Ya, Lam, verse 4. Washa, Aha, Ranath, Watham, Wa'oth, Banayam, Banawath, Aqual, Ra, Yabath, all, Hathath, Ahalath, Mawath, Adath, Warath, Hatazatha, Atham, Bayam, Yam, verse 5. Wala, Kwahatha, Athal, Haba, Gadar, Yum, Waha, Laba, Shath, Oth, Aha, Ranath, Atha, Haka, Than, Noth, Wa'ath, Ma'ath, Yalath, Ha'ath, Pathath, Padath, Wa'oth, Ha'ath, Padath, Wa'oth, Shanath, Wa'al, Patham, Lawath, Bakar, Shabbath, Ha'al, Patah, verse 6. Washa, Matah, Hamam, Tazah, Patah, Allah, Wa'al, Shawath, Wana, Tata'a, Nazarah, Aqua, Dasha, Allah, Hama, Tazah, Napaf. Verse 7. Wala, Kwaha, Ta'a, Shayam, Hayam, Kahaf, Waya, Tada, Kwata, Allah, Wa'af, Shawaf, Waman, Shakafa, Athawaf.
Should I do read? All right, Doc, read that verse 1.
Okay, this is chapter 29, verse 1. And this is the thing thou shalt do unto them, unto the hollow them, to minister unto me in the priest's office.
Right.
Take one young bullock and 2 rams without blemish. Verse 2. And the unleavened bread and cakes unleavened to prepare it with oil, tempered with oil, and wafers unleavened on it, anointed with bread with oil. Of which flour shalt thou make.
Right.
Verse 3. Thou shalt put them into one basket and bring them into the basket with the bullock and the 2 rams. Verse 4. And Aaron and his sons thou shalt bring unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and shalt wash them with water.
Right.
Verse 5. And thou shalt take the garment and put upon Aaron the coat and the robe of the ephod and the ephod and the ephod and the breastplate.
Right. So what this is going through is about how the priest is going to atone for the people when they come to them with things that are done to get counsel. Back then, we were doing animal sacrifice and things with this nation. This is what he told them to have with them. All right, to atone for the people's sins. All right, keep going.
Okay. And gird and with the courage girdle of the ephod Verse 6. And I shall put the mitre upon his head,
Right.
and put the holy crown upon the mitre.
They told him to put the crown on top of the mitre. All right, I'm going to try that. The crown with the mitre around here. All right, this is where we get this stuff from, man. We didn't make none of this stuff up. You know, we read the crowns and mitre, all this stuff come from the Bible. All right, keep going.
Come on. Then thou shalt take the anointing oil and pour it upon his head and anoint him.
Right, there's also the other thing we do when somebody comes into school, gets their name, gets a rank raised. Sometimes people, when you go to Passover, everybody gets their head anointed, right? It's a thing, that's a thing that we do that is given out of the Bible. Always to make yourself renew and atone for what you've done. And also when great things happen, you always want to get your head anointed as much as possible. All right? All right. And with that, we're gonna stop it right there and pick it up next week. All right. If any questions, anybody got a question watch the class, please tap me into the comment section or inbox for that reaction. All right, in Israel. All right, Saul, Mr. Turner. All right, this is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Up and out. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodah. Hayah. Shabbat. Yahweh. Tabakah. Taba'ah. Tabakah. Hayah. Aisha. Aratiza. Kawah. Hayah. Bashemayim. Kodah. Call. Yawam. Asalak now. Come walk now. Asalak now. I'm walking now. Wala'ah. I'm a high nawah. I'm a side one. Above. Ayan. Ra. Kaya. Laka. I'm a laka. Wa'ala. I'm a part. Aman.
It's the Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahushua, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. Forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation. but deliver us from evil. For thine is thy kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
This real Solomon's turn. Give Curtis a salute here. All right, men of Israel, Amat Shabbat, Amat Rock, Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakatah, Amat Batah, Curtis salute to the sisters. Barak, Yahweh Shema Hashem Yahshua.
Yahweh Shema Hashem Yahshua.
All right, Amat Batah, class dismissed. This is put me in live stream right there.
Shalom. This is to all Israelite groups and all Israelite communities and all breakoffs from One West and